Well, good morning and welcome back to Kinlaig. We're here in Scotland. It's now the month of December and we've got a light snowfall. I don't think anything's actually really accumulating. Although the fields look a little, I don't know, if there's a frost on them or not. Farming's winding down, but we've got a lot of products to sell. I think now is the best price for flour. I figured out why. I couldn't seem to put more than like 12 liters of flour or whatever into the van, and that's because that's what it said. I did go into customize, let's see, here, and if you go down to the capacity, I have it on very high right now, which actually changed the fuel capacity. When I did that, it ran it out of fuel. Pretty much. That's 1,000, and then that's 12. What I need to do, I'm going to change this to, what, none? What was it? Or was it fillable pallet? None. There we go. Because what it did is it had a pallet of flour in there. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can put 3 individual, I turned the tension straps on. I'm going to see if I can put 3 individual pallets or 2 individual pallets in, load it actually, and then take the straps off to deliver it, if that works. I don't know if it will. Hang on. Can I see? No, I can't really see the tension straps, so let's see. I think 2 is the side doors. Yeah. I don't know what buttons what help. I don't know why I can't. Oh, that's because it's back doors. Anyway, I want the side doors, which would be probably control group 3. All right. Right stick up and down. Okay, there we go. I can see the tension strap too. So there's one there. One in the middle. Yeah, so if I do that, I potentially could have 3 different pallets in there strapped that I could then deliver to individual bakeries. Oh, it's snowing. I wanted to grab, I'm gonna take the van, I guess. They need beams over at the lodge site, and I want to get that done here quickly, so that's probably the most important thing right now, is keep that lodge build going. Whew. Yeah, we got the extended wheelbase van. That's what came up, so that's what we bought. It's a little more difficult to handle. It's not really an off-road vehicle, so we'll try and stay in the established track area. Yeah, the beams, that took a lot of our beams that we had built up. Matter of fact, I think the sawmill's out of wood. So we're gonna have to go get more wood. I got the last of the packed onions on the back of the lizard dragon, so this is shut down. Let's hop in here. And that way we can get it going. They needed 4,000 meters of wood beams, and that's what we got loaded on here. I've got silage loaded up in the trailer. It's ready to be delivered. The bunker over at South Side, we have compacted and blanketed that last night. Can't remember what was in there, like 250,000 liters or something like that. Somewhere in that neighborhood. Weather permitting, we can cultivate this last field segment here. I think I was planning on putting the onions in there. Oh, and you may have noticed the thing that we use to lift the onions is not here, or the meat harvester. We took them down to the biogas plant. That's where we're gonna have them stored over the winter. Got it there just in time as the weather turned on us here. I'm gonna have to review my plan. Wow, it's really wet and muddy. Gotta make this road yet. That'd be cool if I could get puddles and stuff in it, but I don't know if that'll work. We'll try. There's that puddle mod. Try and use that. And I think we'll run the road straight up through here, and then what was it? Come off to the right of the big tree here, and then maybe we'll cut that tree out to the right of that tree. Right here. We've got some progress going on the cabin here, the lodge. Quite a bit, actually. Strap. This 4,000 liters of wood beams. That's quite the progress, though, on that last stage or whatever. This thing will be nice when it's done. I don't know why we didn't just do that in the first place. Walter's got his plan. It will be nice to get the road figured out up here. If we get a chance, we'll want to cut more trees today, I think. So we get the sawmill up and running again. If we need more beams, we're down to our last one. And we're pretty early in the construction stage, so I don't know what's going to come next. We're doing real good. We're sitting at about 1 million pounds. We've got quite a bit of work we need to do down at the production site where we're going to put in the wood pellet. production, and maybe even like a straw hay pelleting facility as well out of the straw harvest. I'm not sure if that's what we want to do or not, but certainly could. This right here for now. And I think what I'll do, we'll go ahead and we'll take the silage. My assumption is that we're probably going to the animal dealer because we almost always do, but we'll see what the prices menu says. It is still $380 at the animal dealer. That's where we'll go. The steering axle on the back of the trailer, man, that and the lighting conditions, I ended up catching the trailer on the entry into the animal dealer there. And then I stopped at the shop on the way back because I found that the flour, I can't load that much flour into the box trucks, so I reconsidered that electric truck, but it's gone now. So best price for the packed onions seems to be here at Logistics Center West. I think it was $12.84 per thousand. So we're gonna go ahead and deliver these here. It seems more. Maybe I'm misremembering how much. Maybe it was like 17 something per thousand. I don't know. Anyway, that's sold and delivered. Yeah, I think we're just doing a lot of deliveries and selling today. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna head up to the windmill next. What I should do is I should take the truck and take oats up there, make sure the oats keep running. Maybe I'll wait till it stops snowing to do that, because I don't have a cover for my trailer. So I could grab the van and go up there with that, and then we could try loading 3 pallets into the van to take around to the various bakeries. And then I've got the call it the box truck is loaded up there. This is not where I want to keep this, but for now the van's over here, so we'll just grab the van and go with it. Hopefully the van will work a little better for us now. But we'll see how it works out. Walter built a snowman. Ooh. You know what? Let's see how it works right now by putting this wool in here. Let me go get the... I better put pallet forks on it though. I was gonna do it with the bale spikes, but you know, that doesn't always work right. Oh, I could have took that over. I'm sure I probably have more wool over at the big flock of sheep, the 80 sheep. Do you think that pallet will fit sideways through there? I think it might. Probably could have parked the van better. It's kind of in my way a little bit. We'll just grab the pallet, we'll come over here, kind of try and straighten out how we have our approach to it, and see if we can put it in the back of the van. I want that a little closer together. This is a lot of the logistics stuff that sometimes people don't enjoy. It's part of farming, moving the stuff around. I think it'll fit. I think it's probably designed to be able to stick a pallet in here, I think. What am I, too low, too high? What am I catching the door? Am I not? Yeah, I'm catching the door, I'm catching this. Too high, I'm too low. There we go. My depth perception is just way off or something. I don't know. There we go. Get in there. Oh, it took it, like auto-loaded it, it seems like, once I put it in there. Oh, I think I do have the auto-load turned on. That might be. I think that was one of the features, so it might have just auto-loaded it in there once it got in there. I don't know. We'll find out. Right-hand drive. Maybe I didn't need to up the capacity of it. Well, it will make it easier to move stuff around with it. Yeah, well, I'm wondering, what can I offload a pallet at a time when it's like that? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how it works. I've never used it before. I've never had enough money to have the luxury of buying a van before. We're sitting well over £1 million. We're doing we're doing all right. We got a lot of flour to sell. We might have to pull up the help menu when we get up to the windmill, though, just to kind of figure out what's what with this thing. The snow's still flurrying, right? It looks like it. Need to get those trees planted, but it's probably technically too late in the year that I should be doing it, but maybe we can at least get the stumps ground and some more wood out of there. But right here is where we put in the other trees. Look, they're growing already. Those are the ones that we put in. Can I hop out here for a second? These are the ones that we put in. There's the spruce, right? Oh, yep. So these are the ones, the tornado came across our fields over there and up along here. And these are the trees. We removed the ravaged trees here and we replanted one for one these spruce for those trees that were damaged. And look how far they've grown. That's why I feel bad about not having any of ours planted yet, because it would be a lot further along. What are you gonna do? Windmill's up there honking along. I know it's getting low on the oats though, I think. So yeah, we need to refill that. Young fish breeding needs more fish food, as always. Probably should look at doing fish food production. I'm basing on Farmer Cop's analysis that it's not worthwhile to buy it. At least the big one. There's what? There's 2 wool pallets there. I don't think I can. I'll get stuck with this van over there. I know that the ground's really soft. Maybe I'll go down with the wheel loader later and get it. I don't know. So I don't know if this pallet is like a physical pallet that I can remove with like a whatever, a forklift or a front loader, or if it turned it into some ethereal pallet kind of auto load thing. I don't know. So what we'll do is we'll pull up here to the spinnery. Open my door here. Oh. Should have opened the other door. Can I open the other door? I don't know. I don't know how to do that. Alright. Oh, I did. I was. There it is. Alright, I got the doors open on both sides, so I can kind of see what I'm doing. I just take, okay, that worked. So we delivered that wool in there. That's how that works. Let's close these doors. I'm gonna move the van over here. Where maybe I can load it with the wheel loader. I guess I could, oh, lights. I could open this side door, put one in there, and then try and load two in through the back. So, oh wow. I could do that straight away. I got 4 pallets there. Look, I'm down to 224 liters of oats. They're gonna run out soon. What I can do is I can take the box truck, sell the flour, go back to the farm and grab the oats. Yeah. So let me show you. I got it filled here. I don't think I can go any higher, so I'm 2 pallets high and 2 pallets wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 20,000 liters, which isn't a lot. That's why I was thinking it would probably be a good idea to get that other truck. Where am I going? Going to the prices menu here. It's a little disappointing because nobody is paying. Oh wait, 2374. Okay, I was thinking it was 27 something. I think Thistlepot Bakery is the best at 2439. So I don't even know where that is. We're gonna tag place. Take a look at the map. Okay, that's the one down by Kinlaig Castle. So that's where we'll go. This is it here. I don't like these delivery locations where you end up having to drive up into the... But yeah. We're up on the sidewalk. Let's go ahead and open the side there. And let's deliver it. $41 and $13. And another 13. 26. Wow. 13 for what? 4? 13 times 5. I don't know. That was a lot of money. That was good. Alright, so back to the farm. Crank it. Run back to the farm, we'll take oats up. And then we'll see if we can get some pallets into the van, pallets of flour, and then we'll see if we can just do deliveries to the various bakeries of a pallet of flour each, which is what I said I wanted to do at the beginning of each month, because we made so much flour. It's going to be tough to keep loading these trucks. Of course, it'll be done at some point. We'll be out of the crops to mill into the flour, but yeah, it's not going to go forever. Just like the onion packing. We're out of onions now. We had run out of items in the preserved goods production, but they are full now. Because that's so low, I would do something else right now, but because the oats were so low, it's probably going to be out of oats by the time we get up there. So, yeah, a little more driving today. What I want to do is I want to go up, well, I should feed the Highland cattle. I don't see a bale in there. They have feed, but just to make sure everything's good. I would like to go up, see what I can do about that bale stack. I don't know where I can park to not be in the way. Actually, I could park on the... If I park on the dump pit, I think I'm out of the way. Which doesn't make sense, but we're not dumping anything, we're filling it. I don't know where I parked the truck, if I parked it on the left or the right. It looks like it's to the left. Oh, I still got barley in here too. Both my grain trailers are in here. Well, I got corn in here. Oh, we probably should sell that. Well, let's do the oats. We'll do the oats up to the mill, and then maybe we can do the corn a little bit later. Yeah, we're just bringing in more money, and more money. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, we want the oats. Nearly half a load. Question is, would it be quicker to go this way? I think I might try it. I think it is almost, because you aren't going through Spruce Bridge, so you don't have to slow down and wind around as much. It's like a nice long straight shot past the biogas plant. So we'll try heading that way. Okay, we're up here at the mill. I was thinking on the drive over here, that we might need the corn for fish food production. We also have canola. Usually it requires canola oil. I don't want to have to put in a oil production too, but I don't know. I got that partial there. So let's try and let's open doors here. Oh, So I want, not that one, but this one here. What am I on? I'm on 3. That should be the side doors, right? I hear something. Ah, it's a problem. This one. Okay. And then the rear doors. Okay. So I'm gonna have to... Do you think they fit? They might fit that way also. I don't know how they're gonna go in here. If they'll fit this way or not. Should I take 2? Got a hard enough time trying to put 1 in, but let's try it. I don't know if that'll fit. These 2 cones here, I really don't need them here anymore. That was really to tell myself where the delivery location was when the construction was going on. Gosh, I don't know if they're gonna fit. It's gonna fit that way? Does it want to turn them the other way? It will fit. I just need to adjust the van. It's easier to move the van than it is the wheel loader. Try and line up straight on it and see if I can push them in. I'll just leave the van running. But yeah, I can use those cones to mark stumps. I can see where the dump pit is. There we go. And then kind of shove that one forward. Oh, they're automatically loading. Okay. So the question is, didn't open that side door. Can I strap? Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's fine. Sort of a semi-auto load. So then one more, and it's putting them sideways. So I don't know if I can. Not the way I parked the truck. I really can't do that. That's one thing I don't like about the articulated. If you're manhandling pallets and stuff, you turn a little early or whatever, you'll hit the other pallets that are sitting next to it. So it's not as... This works great. I don't think I needed to change the capacity on it if we're using it for pallets, so I think that's alright. Kind of push it in there or something. Yeah, that's fine. We could probably leave it unstrapped. It'll deliver to the first place we go, which will probably be Spruce Ridge. But I can try. I don't know where that strap went. No, it went underneath it. Huh, interesting. Oh, over here. figure the doors out here. Okay. So let's look at the price and menu for flour again. So we know where Thistle Pot is. Toasties, is that in town? Which one's that? Toasties is Spruce Bridge. And we know where Thistle Pot is. So Bakery and Cake are the other two. Where's Bakery and Cake? Okay, that's where Bakery and Cake is. And then where is Bakery? Oh, I bet that's the one down by the Thistle Pot. Yes. So what we'll do is we're going to take this to all the small bakeries. Okay, I'm not sure what the deal is with this last pallet. It doesn't want to offload it. It's kind of weird. Let's see. I don't know if I can get it to fall out the back. Back up, slam on the brakes. Yep. No. So I need to take it out with like a forklift or something. I don't know why. Still trying to figure it out. Alright, we'll run back to the farm, I guess. I can take the JCB and maybe figure it out once we get there. Oh. Swoop and squat. Or shove it farther forward. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can only put 2 in. We'll have to keep playing with it. See if we can figure out what's going on. But when you come in up here, it loads it. Come on. I'm just a little too... What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab 2 hay bales out of the bale shed. I'm going to run them up to the bale stack and see if I can put them in. I'm going to regret this. You know what? You gotta play around with things, figure out how they work. Because I am very close to taking the bales out of the bale stack, deleting it, and then maybe trying to put it back in again and see if it'll work. I don't know why it's not working. It doesn't make sense. Still got that little blue arch of tarp where there's nothing. I don't know why. I wonder if it's got a collision on it. Let's see what happens. Ooh, the stack of bales looks bigger than it did before, doesn't it? I need the help menu on, and then what should happen okay, now it's showing up, the closed door. I think that'll make the bales disappear and then show back up. So I got 28 in there. Let's see if I can get the tarp off. Yeah, okay, I can pull the tarp back. And then if I come over here, right. Oh, open door. Closed door. So open door, what's that going to do? Is that going to put them in? It did. Closed door would make the whole thing disappear, I think. We're still learning. I do like it. I want to like it more, but... Okay, do I got to come up? Oh, doesn't want to let, oh there, I saw something flat, there it is. Okay, looks good now. We'll see if that little arch reappears later, but yeah. I think we should move the other bales up here. So here's what I'm thinking, is if I can move the bales out of the bale shed, put them up here in the bale stack. I can put a fish food production in that corner. Not the one that's in the little house, but there's like a red one that's like a hopper and stuff. I think it might require actual oil though. But I could buy pallets of the oil just to get it going. But basically stick it back in this corner here. I'm just gonna grab one off of here and then, oh, I got two. Let me get the top one. There we go. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about in the build menu. So in the build menu under factories, let me scroll way down towards the bottom of what I have in here. It's in here somewhere. Gotta be careful I don't go too far. This, I guess it's orange. I was thinking it was red. Feed factory mod. So it takes corn. What is that? I don't know. But this one requires, I think, the oils and soybeans. I don't know what the recipe is, but so let's just pick it. So what we could potentially do is, I think if we flip it around this way like this, yeah, we tuck it at this end, should be able to back in and fill it, and it'll put the pallets out right there. And we can do the toggle free mode, and we'd be able to put it in there. Alright, anyway, that's the thinking. Is if we clear those bales out of there, we can start doing a fish food factory in there. We could probably just throw it in there and figure out what we need to make it work. So if she drives it over there for me, it should be alright. I don't know what she gotta do. She's going. She's going somewhere. Alright, I'll go get the MB track and the trailer. And we'll go do a little bit of logging real quick. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I need fish food down at the young fish breeding. It has to get done today. I need to load up another load of flour because I can only put 20 pallets in the box truck, and I've got nearly 50 in storage. I think 45. There goes the tractor. I don't know why they want to go that way to get over there, but they do. Alright, well it's 4:45 almost. I would like to grind some stumps, but I'm out of daylight, and I think I'm almost out of time. So I'm gonna run up to, I sent the helper with the, because I hate driving that thing when it's loaded, it's so darn slow. And I'm gonna head by the Lodge build site, see if they need anything else there that I can deliver yet today, and then we'll get the the wood into the sawmill, and then we'll probably call it there. Oh, look, we got a second story up there going. 1 wood beams. I have 1 wood beams. I'm gonna grab that. I'll bring it over. I'll bring it over on this. Do that. If I can drive through the woods without getting caught on a tree. Somehow I beat him here. I don't know how that happened. What I can do is I can use this liftwood, I think. I can grab these beams. Worker just got here. Perfect. I'll put this down. We'll just leave that running. We're gonna go put this in, and then I think we'll call it there. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Yeah, I don't know, I really struggled with 4 logs on this trailer. I don't know why. I think we'll just work on beams for now. I could probably do some long planks just to get that other one, but yeah, I'll be careful. I think I'm in the trigger here. Go ahead, unstrap, 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 and unstrap. This could be a lot of wood. Boom. 14,708. Let's turn this on. We're gonna. How many long planks do I have? 9, 10. Okay, so I'm going to turn that on to try and get that last one, and then we're going to do wood beams. And then when that long plank comes out and stacks on top of there, I'll turn it off. I'll have 6 standing by, and then we'll get wood beams. And these are, it's like full of planks right now. Okay. Oh, it's dark. Let me run over here by the JCB. I got a light over in front, so it's not as much fun in the dark. It's hard to see the videos sometimes and stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I might have more time, I don't know. We'll figure it out in editing. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Kinlaig, Highlands Fishing Spanish Farming Simulator 25. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. We'll see you next time.